All right, here we are. We're at 4215 Breezeway Boulevard in Sarasota, Florida. This is actually unit 24 in Pinestone at PalmerRanch. Okay, we're standing here right at the front door. Gonna do a quick zoom around. I can see the carports here. I didn't see on the sheet the carport number, so you can see there's a 1 there, and a 2 and a 3. One of these 3 should be to the unit, because you'll see here again goes 24 to 1, 2421, and your unit is 2420, and then it increases 24 22 and so on. So it should be either 1, 2, or 3, depending on how important that. Again, that's not 100%, but I believe that's correct. Depending on how important it is to you, I could figure out more information on that. Anyways, that's the carport, and taking a look around, what you'd see from the unit. So that's the front window by the kitchen there, and then that's the front window for the front entranceway, which you'll see that in a minute. So if you're looking out, so you're gonna see across the other buildings. That's every unit in here basically. It was maybe just a few that you're always gonna see out the front. You're gonna see the parking lot in another building. On the side, so what I was mentioning to you before was on the side. So we have the side of the unit here. It's the end unit. This is basically this entire upstairs unit there. And then you're gonna look out to the back of these buildings off the side. So you gotta see what you think about that. And then you have the building back here. Actually, let me just walk. I'm gonna walk this back so you can see the courtyard here. Since you obviously can't access it from the second floor. So that's the outside again. That's the master bedroom there. That's a side window from the kitchen. Dining area. Looks like they cut a palm tree down there. And this would be the back. It's cute. You got some birds chirping. You can hear them. So this is the back end unit. So it's going to be from here to that window. So let me get all this. So that's the master. That's the Lanai. And that's one of the other 2 spare bedrooms. Okay, so you can't really get out back here from your unit. You have to walk around like I just did. But it's a nice unit. I'm sorry, it's a nice little courtyard area. And it's better than, so the other unit I sold was literally right there, and it just basically viewed right out to the second building. So it's really close. Where here, you're looking here, and it's got a much further view. But with that being said, you do have a building right to the left. So to kind of look at that, so master, the building right there. I'll walk through this courtyard for a quick second here. So I got some brick pavers here at the water fountain. It's a nice water fountain. Got beautiful landscaping. I mean, this is actually really nice. I mean, I doubt you ever come back here, but if you did want to just sit down, you could sit down. I don't think it'd be that comfortable, but you could sit down and relax. And again, the unit is right there. All right. Let's get in, checking out the unit, see what it looks like walking back in here. Again, the unit's right here. Kind of really don't want my license plate in there, but all right. So these would be, like if you have people coming over or whatever, you could park here and here. So those are 2 guest spots you park there. And then all along there as well. And you could park all along there. Obviously the carports are reserved. All right, here we're back at the unit. Your AC. So they said the AC is 2 years old. I'm guessing it's going to be that one right there. That one looks a little bit newer. This one looks older. So that's probably the unit. And here we are at 24. Well, the unit number is actually 24. 2 just indicates the second floor. Like here, they'll say 24 and 1. 1's the first floor. I did notice, interestingly enough, I believe the outside of these buildings weren't painted too long ago, but these actually have some marks on the steps. So that's kind of interesting, a little surprising actually. So there's some different, like, I mean, this is outside maintenance stuff, but it's different markings there. So from the unit here, all right, let's head on inside, see what we got. All right, walking right on in, you walk into, it's probably the original tile there. So nothing special about it, but it's fine. I believe they probably just had the carpets cleaned. So they actually don't look bad. For carpeting, actually doesn't look too bad. I mean, the front entrance maybe is slightly worn, but it's not, I mean, just to move in, it's not bad. Okay. So you come into the big cathedral ceiling. It's got that big openness. I love that. I mean, it's a light, bright unit. It's partially cloudy right now, and I got all the lights turned on. And it's, you know, it's a very light, bright unit. You're gonna get lots of light in here. Anyways, coming up the front steps. So coming up here, then we just, so you got one of the spares here. That has the cathedral too. This also has sliding doors. Sometimes these don't work that good, but let's see. Yeah, those work good. So you could actually close those doors there if you want it. All right. So you can see the carpet, like there's a little bump in there, you know, they try to make it look the best they could, but anyways, so your other spare will be back there, and so we'll go back there. So first spare, second spare, the master's over there. Got a cool little architectural. You could do some different things with that, put some different items up there. The kitchen right here. Just as I see stuff, so I do see a little bit of a, I don't think it's an issue, but you just have a little bit of a cracking on the ceiling here. Let's just zoom in on that so you can see it. So, okay, zoom back out. All right, so what we'll do, let's take a look at this kitchen first. So here we got some nice granite, darker colors, obviously not the current coloring. This is good. This is actually the full thick stuff. So it's, sometimes they put the thin stuff with wood, but that's actually all granite. So they got the granite side, backsplash here, cabinets. They're cool. So they got some mix and match appliances. So they got a Bosch dishwasher here. So that was newer. That looks pretty good. Pretty good. So I like, when I look at these sinks, I like to see if they have any water staining or not. So that's your garbage disposal right there. So looks pretty standard. Looks like they put a coating on this at some point. So got the sink. I'm not gonna run the water or anything for right now. So there's some different marks on the tile here. You can see there's some cracking here. See some cracking there. Obviously, that's what I was kind of saying about having tile on a condo like this. It may not be the best idea for longevity. Some marks on it. I mean, to move in, it's fine, you know, but obviously you want to redo that. So they got an older single door refrigerator. It's clean, you know, you move right on in, nothing fancy. Looks like it needs to be stabilized. It's needs a little knobs at the bottom just to even it out. And their oven is definitely have some age on it. Usually when an oven gets older, what happens is they get enough drips down here and then it sits here and hangs and gets in behind the paint and rusts this. So that the oven's a little bit aged, that's all. So yeah, GE microwave. Not sure what, oh yeah. So that's a G stove. Yeah, they're probably 10 or more years older. And then you got the granite there. But anyways, the layout of this is just, you know, phenomenal. I mean, you could just, you saw the other unit, you just make this look gorgeous. So your view out the kitchen, you know, your parking lot view. So that's gonna be basically every unit. So you're looking at the parking lot, voila. But it's more so you get the light and bright. Then you got this little side window. So that's gonna be condos right there. That's someone's Lanai right there. So that's a pretty small window. It's only like a little bit more than a foot. All right, and then when you look at this view is so cool. You just have that cathedral ceiling. It's like whoosh, whoosh, and it's like so much room there. I love it. And we have the lighting, the can lighting's there. You got extra pop with the lights. These fans are so old. They got these old yellow lighting. It's horrible. That all needs to be replaced. The wall conditions look excellent. I mean, these are perfect. I mean, this is called knockdown texture. This is, if I see any spots, I'll point them out. But this texture's perfect. I mean, it's really, really good. So that's what it looks like. That's a really nice, and that's throughout the ceilings and the walls. So that's really nice. All right, let me loop. Okay, let's see. Let's loop this way for a second. So you talking about a kayak or different things and bikes. What a lot of people do with this unit is they will kind of wheel them up here and literally put the stuff right here. Like you put a bike, they literally put it right there. You probably put some type of kayak or something here. You know, you just stick the stuff here. Let's see, so here there's some dirt here. Looks like just dirt. Okay. Alrighty, so again, that's the front entranceway. Let's check out this first spare bedroom. This has they did a good job. They actually did a good job there. They put a little signs there saying they have storage up here. So again, we got a cathedral, a low-rise cathedral ceiling here. Gives the room a little bit bigger, extra feel. So probably one of the, you know, I love the design of this condo, but one of the things that's probably not on the top of my list is that they do have the water heater inside the unit, inside here. I mean, it is what it is. Let me see if I get any kind of date on here. They're usually iffy. All I could do with this is look at permitting and see the last time they had a permanent water heater. But if I own this unit, I would just add this on the list of getting it redone 100%. I mean, it's just something you want to make sure you have a good water heater in here. The last thing you want to do is have a leak. These, I believe, I don't know if all the units were replumbed, but you can tell that this unit was replumbed with what they have here. Okay, so you have some kind of instruction book here for the appliances and stuff. So let's take a look in the attic. So they got the pull down stairs. It's like what you typically would have in a garage. Okay, so we're just kind of doing this on the fly. So we gotta watch our water heater there. So okay, got enough space. Okay, so hop on up here. So this is great just for that extra storage to throw some stuff up here. Looks like they have a couple things. They got some paint up here. They did. So there's the air handler for the AC. So I'm gonna zoom in on this. So they did a Rudd AC, which is a pretty good unit. And it says right up there, it says 10, 12, 20. So you're less than 2 years old from when they put the date on there, which usually is the date they installed it. Obviously, it looks like they had some kids up here, because that's interesting. I mean, they just have some little colorful drawings, or I wouldn't necessarily put a child up here, but they have the walls interestingly colored with, I'm not sure if that's, looks like crayon actually. All right, but anyways, large area. I mean, this is, I can't remember exactly. It's like 10 by, just roughly 10 by 10, give or take a little bit. All right. And just to see that as you come in. So then you come in the front entranceway, which is to the left, the kitchen, come in this room, and then you go up to the storage. Okay, let's check out the rest of the unit. Alrighty. I always like to check out, this is the air intake here. So the AC is running right now. Feels nice and cool. It's pretty toasty for June already. So it's running, it's cool. So that's always a good thing. Again, the walls are really, I mean, these are basically, they look brand new. These are perfect. They got a semi-gloss painting on here, so there's a little bit of a shine to it, but it's kind of what I would have picked other than the color. I think it's really good. All right, while we're in the back here, let's check out this Lanai. The Lanai is tiled. Not bad. I mean, it's you know, again, it's a little bit older coloring, but not bad at all. Now this is interesting. This is not on all the units. They actually screened this in. Sorry, they closed this in with the enclosure, so you could actually, if you wanted to, close that off and it'd be cooler. So they actually have triple slide away doors that all push out. So you can open this up, slide these all on open. And then, now this screen is definitely seen some better days. This is getting old. Most likely that's the associations though, but I'm not 100% sure on that. We'd have to look. But the screen is definitely getting aged. It shouldn't have that little glassy look on it. You can hear the water fountain. It's a nice little noise effect. And that's your view. So if we look out to the right a little bit, down below you is the unit below, and then to the left. And 5 p.m., you know, we're a little after 5. You know, people are starting to come home. But again, we're not in season anymore. So remember, half of these units, you know, people leave. So probably fairly quiet back here. Definitely quiet today. All right, so we'll close this up. Give that a nice lock there. Okay, and then so you have the glass here, and then you have the second glass there. I have an old fan that's seen better days. That's kind of interesting there. That is a sprinkler, which looks like it's sort of coming out a little bit. That's something I'd probably have looked into a little bit more. I don't think it should really be sticking out like that. Okay. So the view from the Lanai. Again, these carpets, they had them cleaned. You know, they, like right here, the carpets look pretty darn good. But you have some spots here and there. So this is the master. Actually, they have another mark here. So that's just one spot. Zoom out a little bit here. So that one spot right there, that's about a foot long roughly. I don't know, I mean, again, I'm not an inspector or anything, but just going on experience, I don't think there's any issues with that. It's just, you know, there's a little bit of a, it looks more like a settling issue, if anything. Okay. The carpet right here. So I'm not sure if they had a dog or what, but that's not something you normally see. And then there's a little bit of a ripple here. So, but probably, maybe they had a pet here or something, and that's why they had the carpets clean. But there's actually very few marks on it. Okay, so into the master. Again, you have a half cathedral in here. So your viewpoint as we're walking in. So we have the courtyard here. So this is light and bright. So we got the double windows there, single window there, single window there. Your master bed would go, well, your king or queen size bed would go right here. 2 nightstands on the side. And again, they have an old fan there. There's some slight marks on the ceiling. I wouldn't be worried about these at all. That's those are where the drywall will meet each other, the 2 drywalls. They put there's a paint tape that goes there, and sometimes after time it comes off. Okay. All right, let's check out that master bath. Again, we've got the original tile here again. So there's like a chip on it there. Very clean unit. You know, the master bath, the master shower here. See, not bad. You know, it's you can only clean these up so good. If you look close, I wouldn't call it super clean, but I mean it's clean, but when something gets old, you can only do so much with it. So that would look good if it was redone there. Got some new tile. Okay. The granite here, this looks nice. With the hot cold, the faucet, looks nice. Let's see, of course, your favorite realtor. Hey. Again, I got the old lights there. Get some nice white LED lights that look good. Let's see if they ever had anything under here. It looks like, so this was replaced at some point, so there's something happened here then. I mean, this piece looks okay, but this was cut up and they put something on top. So they may have had something, and maybe that goes back with why they didn't disclose the water. Perhaps. But other than that, I mean, there's no damage like the walls or anything else. I mean, everything else is, I mean, you would see marks like all around here. You'd have water marks and stains and all kinds of stuff. So I don't see anything to be alarmed about. Okay, here's your walk-in closet. Again, they just have old lighting and all original stuff, and it's got fluorescent lights. Actually, it actually lights up very nice, but it's, you know, it's fluorescent, so it is what it is. And they have a pocket door here. So, get an idea of that. And then also, you also have the half cathedral here too, to give it a much larger feel, as opposed to like where it would be cut off right about here. So much more there. So zoom out here a little bit. And of course, there's the pocket door there as well. With that being said, so the bedroom, so if you have your bed here though, you do have your bath right there. There's no door, nothing there. I mean, you could obviously put something here if you like, but it is open there as of the way it's done right now. Okay, let's check out the other parts of the house. So coming out of the master bedroom, Again, that's an old ceiling fan again. Probably want to update that. And these blinds here, these are probably original. They look dated. They're not horrible, but they are what they are. Okay, so front entranceway again there. And we got our good old washer dryer that were newly replaced, they say. So it looks like they didn't even peel this plastic on here, that blue stuff. They didn't even take that off. So it says it's a Maytag. Now the age they put on these, I don't know. These are a little. I'm not blown away by these in any way. Whirlpool. I mean, the brands are nice and everything. It's a pretty nice size Maytag. But they don't. I thought they put that these are newer. So. I mean, they look okay at best. So. Anyways, you got your light, get your shelf, put your laundry detergent up there, whatever else you need, and then your washer dryer. All right. All right, so we have that. Again, they got, that's an old light. It's more yellowy. And I'll just keep repeating this. The walls are just, I am very impressed with the walls here. I mean, they're just perfect. Like, there's like no, I don't even know how they moved in here. There's like no marks on it, basically. I mean, I do see like maybe a little mark here, but the actual walls look amazing. Here's the carpet tear. Okay, so spare bath. Tile looks pretty good. It's very clean. And the other thing too, this unit is very, very clean. I mean, you just move into it right now. I mean, is everything perfect? No, but cleanliness, great, excellent. So I got your small sink, got your toilet. I got some old, this needs to be replaced. That just looks, you can see up close. It's just dated and getting old. So here's what I normally want to see when I look under a sink. I look under it, there's nothing. It's clean. There's no marks, there's nothing. Looks perfect. So like that one. That one's good. Alrighty. Into the last bedroom number 3. So this is a good size room. And again, we get the half cathedral in here as well. So I always say half because you're going from a low point to a high point. And that's it. This fan was replaced. Has like a black fan in it. And you can see the viewpoint out here is directly up the fountain. Get some sunshine here. But not bad. And you can see how high that is. I mean, the door is here, and then you're like, whoa, all the way up there. It's nice. I love that extra room with the cathedral. Check out this closet here. Okay. So, just basic closet. Okay. All right, walk you on back to the front. I do love this floor plan now. Oh man, this is great. So you just got to kind of decide what you think about, seeing right out to the buildings. You basically got buildings everywhere, unfortunately. You got buildings, and buildings. So fortunately, every room has building view. But the actual unit itself, I think, is excellent. Really, really good. All right, that's gonna do it. We'll get this on over to you and see what you want to do.